Hey fellow Fort dwellers, it's Untitled, and this time around I want to show you my farming hazmat suit build in action. The main advantage of this build is no need for sneaking, no need to repair your armor, because you are using already broken hazmat suit and you don't need to repair it as long as you are not taking it off. It's perfect for farming nuke zones, as you can basically go there and rats doesn't do really anything to you, and you have other resistances from perks, enough to deal with most of the threats. Like as you see, super mutants are just fine. They're doing some damage, but as long as I can rather quickly kill them, there is nothing really threatening me. Big advantage of this build, you are easily making profit whatever you are doing. So basically don't have any cost of running this build. There is no ammunition needed. There is no repair materials or repair kits needed. I know that currently most people have plenty of repair kits from riding Scorchbeast Queen, but if this will change in the future, then you know how to save some. As you see, I'm perfectly fine in West Tech. Now try something else. Yep, as you see, Guts are a little bit more tricky. They really pack a punch in ballistic damage. And it's possible to die when a bunch of Guts surrounded you. But apart from that, you are perfectly fine. Right, now let's test it versus Ghoul. This build excels versus them, because all the radiation that they're using with basic attack is useless. Broken Hazmat suit is tapping at all. And those are quite high level ghouls in the barrows. They do some damage, but really not as much. And as you can see, this free health regeneration that I show in my other video is still working after patch 15. There's no change to that. It's perfect. We can use it for even longer. So much easier when you don't need to worry about sneaking, staying hidden, being afraid of taking one or two hits. Can be at low health, do crazy damage with attacks, and still do pretty fine, without any armor, any cost of running this build. Now, more about details with this build. I'm still using a character with basically almost all the mutations, but important ones are Twisted Muscles, Talons, Speed Demon, Scaly Skin, Marsupial, Grounded, Carnivore, Bird Bones, and Adrenal Reaction. Those are the recommended mutations for this build, for obvious reasons, giving more damage, benefits at low health, more agility is always useful. And about equipment, for the apparel, it's just armor plated backpack Armor plated is very important because in Hazmat suit there is no so many sources of damage resistance that you can have equipped. Hazmat suit, as you can see, mine is broken. It doesn't really matter because you are losing this 1000 rad resistance, but you still keep 99% or something like that radiation resistant. That is a hidden benefit in Hazmat suit. Then you are fine with a broken one. And weapons, that is a little bit harder to get. Everything else is easy. I have the best possible Deathclaw Gauntlet, but you don't need as good weapon. If you will put your hands on like Bloodied Deathclaw Gauntlet or Bloodied Power Fist or Bloodied Bear Arm, those three weapons are perfect, even without the extra swing speed and 1 strength. Even without it, it will work just fine. The swing speed will be just slightly lower. As you can see, my swing speed is really hard, and even with a little bit lower swing speed, it's not a problem. Now into the perk cards. 15 strength, as obviously it's a melee build. Barbarian to give you extra damage resistance. Blocker to help you with melee attackers like ghouls. Martial artist for faster swing speed. Iron Fist, more damage. And Throwing Pharmacy to help carry all those camps to sell them later. And don't need carry weight for some reason, then you can obviously use here like Incisor, but if you have a Bloodied Deathclaw Gauntlet or Bloodied Power Fist, there's usually no need to get an extra armor penetration. Glow Sight, it's for the nuke zone. If you're running this build inside a nuke zone, farming those ghouls, glowing ones, then it will help you kill them in one hit. In Endurance, there is Ironclad and Rejuvenated. Rejuvenate helps you to regenerate AP faster and gives you this sweet auto health regeneration at low health. Ironclad in some situation need to be reduced if you like, for example, need to go and fight enemies that using a lot of explosive or Scorch Beast using Sonic Scream, then you will want to equip your Fireproof. And if you feel like you are lacking on damage a little bit, you can equip Ironclad 4 and put Radical for extra 5 strength. Charisma is another survivability perk, reduce your damage, Lone Wanderer, and help you regenerate AP faster. Under Intelligence, we have Night Rage as Willing low health. Other 2 points I have here basically as I'm crafting on this character from time to time, and I need 5 Intelligence for that. Then I just toss in Scrapper to scrap whatever I pick up, any weapons or stuff, and Chemis because I have nothing better to put in here. Agility. Adrenaline is obviously to stack your damage just 1 point as it's a farming build. I'm not going for maximum possible damage. I'm just going for sufficient damage. Then Moving Target to help me when I'm sprinting towards the enemies. I have additional resistance. Evasive, additional damage and energy resistance all the time from my agility. I'm not getting full 45 as I don't have 15 agility, but I'm getting 30 or 30 something. If I eat some food, I will be closer to 45. Action Boy, this can be swapped. When you need AP, you run Action Boy. When you need to carry more stuff, you throw in through Hiker. And Luck, it's one of the most important in this skill tree. Bloody Mess for damage. Class Freak for all those mutations, Star Genes to keep those mutations, Junction, that's a great perk, 30 damage and energy resistance, basically all the time. What I'm doing is just take 50 scrap and have it always on me. Lightweight scrap, 50 of lightweight scrap. After I scrap everything, store it, I take back like 50 wood or whatever, and this is giving me 30 damage and energy resistance. And Serendipity to have this 45% chance to negate all the damage. That is one of the best perks. And that's my build, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you will be able to try it in the nuke zone. Obviously, it can be tweaked a little bit. If you are like perception-based build, you can use most of that as well. You just need to have some room for some damage and energy resistance because Hazmat suit by itself does not provide any. If you want to take a look at the end on my stat page, You can see my damage is 900 without any effects, like I'm on the Nerd Rage, but at this moment I have only one piece of food still active. I don't have any food giving strength, and those food benefits to melee damage can stack. Then you can have here much more than 10%. 30% is very easy. With a little bit of effort, you can stack more food and have almost 100% extra melee damage. My mutation already showed you, then my resistance is 342 and 261. That's sufficient in most situations fighting those ghouls, as you are killing them really quickly. They don't really have time to do huge damage versus you. And that is everything about this build. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.